Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe. Thank this month's shout out giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Sports Crazies.
Beckham.
Imagine the NFL if the rules of play had never changed. A quarterback can't throw a pass unless he's at least 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The offense begins some plays just a yard from the sideline and is penalized for throwing more than one pass during a series of downs. Player substitutions are prohibited. No communication from the sideline is allowed. Players from both teams grab their opponents' face masks at will. Of course, that's not how professional football is played today. Throughout the history of the NFL, the custodians of the game not only have protected its integrity, but also have revised its playing rules to make the contest fairer, safer, and more entertaining.
19, loading it up, completing it at the 32 to Hill, who got in front of Jones.
Time and again, the league has shown that it is open to ideas generated by any source of circumstance, or even by new technology, if it believes that the changes will improve the game. Now spearheaded by the competition committee, the NFL rules changing process is systematic and consensus orientated. Widely agreed on ideas may be quickly approved and implemented. Others take years to make it from proposal to the field. Some evolve over time, and although the vast majority of proposed rule changes are never adopted or are carefully considered, the evolution of the league's kickoff rules shows the process at work. Between 1974 and 2011, the NFL moved the kickoff line 3 times. Each adjustment was carefully considered and made solely in response to circumstances and trends at the time.
Kelsey, he'll take on Chung. This is as tough.
In 2009, the rules were modified to prevent 3 or more defensive players from forming a wedge to block for the return man on kickoff returns. This change, aimed at reducing injuries, came about only after the competition committee members had meticulously examined hours of film of kickoffs.
Mahomes steps up. Mahomes delivers. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill! Second of the day for Hill.
Evolving slowly but surely. In the league's early days, the rules change process evolved slowly. The league that would become the NFL was founded in 1920. It based its rules on the college game and followed those rules for its first 12 years. In 1932, the NFL broke ranks on a few rules and appointed its own rules committee, charged with developing changes independent of the colleges. The league would publish its first independent rulebook before the end of the decade. Today, the competition committee, the successor to the rules committee, is an 8-member group of team executives and coaches that is the most visible and directly influential source for changes in the game.
Big play and the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags fly. He's down to the 30.
The committee makes most of the recommendations that are voted on by owners. Recommendations that are the accumulation of a process, not the extent for it. In the process that directs and leads, the committee listens to owners, receives recommendations from its coaches subcommittee and player safety committee, survey teams for feedback and suggestions, meets with the players union, consults with officials and heeds advice from outside medical experts and the league's senior vice president of health and safety policy. League experts review injuries, analyze statistics, dissect trends and scrutinize videos of plays and playing situations.
Second and goal from the 10. Wilson fires. Hollister, touchdown!
It's not just 8 people pushing this forward, said Atlanta Falcons president and CEO Rich McKay, who has been a competition committee member for more than 20 years and is chairman since 2011. Even after a rule is implemented or modified, the committee's work isn't done. The NFL reviews a new rule's impact using statistics, video and input from teams, players and medical advisors to make sure it is having the desired effect. When the NFL is unsure about a change, it uses the preseason as a testing ground. Instant replay, an essential aspect of the game for most of the past 3 decades, was initially tested in the 1978 preseason.
For what is close to first down yardage, and they've given it to him. First down, Kansas City on the run by Patrick.
More recently, in the first 2 weeks for the 2014 preseason, the NFL tested moving the line of scrimmage for extra point attempts to the 15-yard line from the 2-yard line to make the success of those attempts less predictable.
To Kelsey.
One more play before the 2-minute warning. Houston trying to bring a blitz, but it is picked up and Mahomes has a whole world in front.
For every change, a reason. The impetus for the rules change can come from almost anywhere. controversies over players or players, unusual circumstances, and trends in scoring, injuries, and penalties. That's been true from the league's earliest days. Its first playoff game in 1932, a game forced indoors by deep snow and frigid temperatures.
Snap, Houston looked to jump, free play perhaps for the Chiefs, and it's Sammy Watkins running around in that secondary and still breaking free.
Inspired one of the most significant rules changes in NFL history. In that game, Chicago Bears fullback and future Hall of Famer Bronco Nagurski faked a plunge, stepped back, jumped, and completed a lob pass to Red Grange for a key touchdown in his team's 9-0 victory over the Portsmouth, Ohio Spartans. The Spartans complained bitterly that the play violated a rule stating passes must be thrown from at least 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Another jet sweep, it's Tyreek Hill, and he's in for the Kansas City touchdown.
The controversy contributed to the NFL's 1933 decision to allow passes from anywhere behind the line, a rules change that legendary Bears owner coach George Halas said he proposed. That change provided a big lift to the passing attack, which boosted scoring and differentiated NFL play from the college game. That's entertainment. As the rules change after the 1932 playoff game show, the NFL has championed changes that promote more scoring and more exciting plays. In the 1930s, leaders of the still young league wanted to make the professional game more entertaining in the hopes that its popularity would surpass that of college football. By 1940, the NFL had legalized passing from any point behind the line of scrimmage, removed penalties for multiple incomplete passes in the same series of downs, moved hash marks closer to the center of the field, and instituted a 15-yard penalty for roughing the passer. It even adjusted the shape of the ball to make it more pass-friendly. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos out on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.